to Education, Human Services Subcommittee. We'll call the meeting to order at 7:17. Roll call. Councillor Ortiz.
Present.
Citizen Member Torres. Present. Citizen Member Provost. Not present, not here. Councillor Fontigny.
He's excused. He's dealing with this.
Oh, okay. And Councillor Rivas. All right. So item number 3, discuss and review the town manager's appointment of Daniel Fuentes as the sanitary health inspector, effective immediately, pending successful completion of state ethics. Entertain a motion to recommend to the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
And a second. Yeah.
Thank you. Through you. So, as we've spoken many times that we've had, every time a CDBG grant comes up, we're not able to fill the position. It's been vacant. Dan has finally found an individual that he believes can fill this position. So he recommended his appointment to me. I thank the committee for indulging us on this evening, because originally we were just going to move with the grant directly to council. This came up quickly to get him on board. It was in the works. We were waiting for Human Resources to clear him. It got cleared, so we were able to throw it on this meeting. So this would be an individual. 60% of the salary would be funded through CDBG. 40% is already in the budget. It's been a funded position that just has not been filled. In my conversations with Dan, the Director of Public Health, he has provided to me what the training schedule and a plan. He has a plan of action to train this individual, to bring them up to speed so that they're capable of filling this position. So we recommend Daniel Fuentes, and Dan is here this evening to discuss anything further.
Okay. Any questions from the committee? Anyone in the audience? Councillor?
Thank you, Chair. So this is a position. I looked in the budget. I saw an inspector, but I didn't see a sanitation health inspector. So is this a new position, or is it replacing somebody who left?
No, it's a funded position through CDBG that's been in the budget for a while. So because it's partially funded by the budget, I'd have to look at the specific line item, but 60% is CDBG, 40% is on the town. So it could be just the way it's articulated in that budget line item. That's something I think we're going to look at when we do the budget this year, is to clearly identify what is funded by CDBG. Just like Peg's salary is 92% CDBG right now, 8% town. So this is based on the town funded. So it is a funded position. It has been on the books for a number of years. It just has not been filled. That's where we transferred the money the other day for the last 2 grant periods to fund the playground. Was CDBG funds that had not been filled, and remember the code enforcement, and that's part of that.
Yeah, I saw the code enforcement local building inspector. I did not see the sanitation health inspector. So I'm just wondering where that position came from.
And Councilor, that's a good question, but it was an existing position. Emily, who was with us for years, she had left in May. And we did a series of interviews, which consisted of months, and we weren't able to find the adequate, suitable candidate until we ran into Mr. Daniel Fuentes. So we've been without and deficient of an inspector, our department. If it's the terminology sanitarian/health inspector.
I'm wondering if it was removed or something.
I'll double check that,
know.
Counselor. I will double check that, because
I'm sure it's, if it was a position in the past, and I'm sure it's a valuable position. I just don't see it in the budget.
all right, I'll double check where it could be moved into a different
Yeah,
category
that
of.
may be it too. I was
Yeah.
looking in the health department. The other question is CDBG funds. We've been using a lot of the funds lately on other projects because we didn't have these positions in that department. So is the money now being returned, or How does that work?
The money that was allocated was already money that was existing. We do have money within the CDBG funds to be able to fill this because we still have the other code enforcement officer that has not been filled. And then we have the new grant period that will be starting up that we just were awarded. So we do have the adequate CDBG for this.
Okay, that's it, thank you.
Any further questions from the audience? Okay. All those in favor? Unanimous.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you. Item 4, discuss and review the proposed senior dance program to be instructed by Lori Gosling Connors weekly on Mondays from 1:15 until 2 p.m., funded using Council on Aging grant funds, and entertain a motion to town council to recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
Just so you know, I did correct the typo for the town council agenda on council, so it is correct on the main agenda. It should be anyway. This is a program that Katie has a lot of programs going on into the senior center. This is a new program within her funding, and there's a lot of great things going on at that community center. I think we've seen a lot of activity. It's great to see, and hence why we have to get the heating system repaired on what we talked about before. So recommend this within the funds, and another great thing for individuals to do that with.
Any questions from the committee? Any questions from the audience? Okay, I just have one quick question. Kind of overall, not just about the program or about this specific program, but so before this was advertising both English and Spanish. Some of the programs are, but not all of them are. I just want to see like some consistency.
Okay.
Because this sounds like a great program, and just to have it in both languages would be
Yeah, no problem.
would be great. Those are all the questions I have.
Yep.
All right. All those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous. All right. Item number 5, adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Second. I gotta say second.
You gotta say second. All right.